How poor is Elaine? She's the type that uses Romanian coupons in Serbia, partly because she can't read, partly because her schizophrenia makes her think it'll work, and partly because men who wear dresses are stupid to begin with. What? Why is he so mad at you, Elaine? Isn't that weird? He's got the broom out on heavy duty.
I know why he's mad at me. Because, you know Claire Bear?
Oh.
You know how Claire Bear was like Messica's biggest simp, and then, you know, her life was ruined and her SSM was posted like everywhere? That's why. That's why Jim is so mad at me, because little Claire Bear mentioned Trollcow in her departure message as to why her life is ruined. And as it should be, she's a horrible person. So now Jim is out here being like, oh my god, Trollcow's rotting legs. Okay, fuck off. You're a rotting corpse. Like, you're a rotting corpse, Jim. Like, get out your wheelchair and then talk shit. Like, please. Like, Jim, let me know when you don't have to fly in like, to have sex. Like, please.
That's
like
sad.
Give it a rest, you dying old man. Like, I don't care what you have to say. You're gross. I wouldn't like touch you with a barge pole. Like, honestly, Jim is so like, just like, he looks like an alien. Have you seen his face?
Yes, I
Like,
have, actually.
he looks like Slender Man. Like, he looks like Slender Man. Like, that is Slender Man. Like, how can you get mad at anything Jim says when you know what he looks like? He literally looks like Slender Man. Like, I could never. I hope. I think Jim still has PTSD from like when he was swatted, like during the Chud Bud stuff. So like that might be a component. To be fair, serves him right. Wish they'd shot him. To be honest, that would have taken him out one way or another. Considering his prolonging.
Well, we want him to live a long life, of course. I have to disavow. But yeah, he really worked up about you. I didn't think about the Chud Buds angle. But yeah, I guess that's what it is. Oh, so sorry, Claire. Oh, that was tough. That was tough.
I'm not sorry. He deserved it.
That was tough
bitch.
that your whole website got hacked and all that shit got exposed.
It was funny.
Oh,
it was funny.
I really hated to see that, Lane. That really broke my heart.
I'm so sorry.
It's kind of one of those fuck around and find out type situations, I think, there.
Yeah, I think that's what she gets for hosting revenge porn on her website. So, sucks to suck, Claire. Guess that's what you get for being a sexual predator.
That's tough.
Oops.
It's tough. I haven't seen her around much with her crooked teeth, and
she's probably in an institution for PTSD, and I hope she stays there.
Well, that's like the Medicare base too, like just old, ugly women. That's like the core of his audience.
Wait, I need you to see this. Someone sent me a poem that Gator wrote about Jim. I'll post it on Twitter later because I have to find it. It's in my archive somewhere. I saw it and I fucking died. Like, this represents like Jim's whole audience. Like, this poem was legit, like, written, like, he has to be gay. Like, you can't write this poem about another man. But it was literally something like, he's the crazy hat man. He's a funny hat man. Everyone loves him. And I was just like, Gator wrote that.
Wait. Somebody wrote a poem?
Gator wrote a poem about Jim.
Wait, okay, send it to me.
Wait, I need to find it because it got sent.
I haven't seen this class. Gator writing poetry about the head janitor now. Wait, hold on.
Wait, yes. I need to get this. I just asked the person who has it to send it to me, but either way, it will be on Twitter later. But it's the funniest thing. It was literally a poem about how awesome Jim is, written by Gator, and it was posted on Cow. And I saw this, and I was like, okay, all of us, everyone that saw it was like, okay, this man cannot be straight. Like, he cannot be straight. Also, just want to mention, Gator is now friends with Sprayheader. You know, that Kiwi farmer who's nuts and hates us?
Yes.
Who's now doxxed, by the way. Shout out to onevidence.co.uk. Nice to see you, Paul Collins. So, yeah, Sprayheader and Gator have now become like friends. So when Sprayheader wrote his little thread about Insane Hermit on Kiwi farms, he didn't include any of the like hermitudes that were made about Gator. He also like constantly retweets stuff that Gator says as a response to people. So we've got like that little friendship brewing. So soon soon Sprite might have like the gym itis and start like going full blown crazy gym homosexual fan. I feel like Jim's fans are a lot comparable to like Nick
Smester
Fuentes's.
33 cent
Like there
$5
seems to be
donation.
quite a lot
because
of.
there's super
You
chat
gotta
coming
play
in.
it, man, since we're on
Alright.
the Chud Bud shit.
Okay,
I beg your indulgence.
I will play that Ass Master, but let me cue it up.
Oh yeah.
And go ahead, Elaine, finish your thought.
I feel like Nick Fuentes's audience are basically the same as like Jim's. Like, is it not the same type of people? Like the same type of like brown homosexuals who are like kind of obsessed with like the idea of like free speech unless it's about them. Like it's all just some like grimy degenerates. Like gym fans all strike me as people that have like anime plush pillows that they coom into every night. Like I just can't take them seriously. Like
Well, they're
Jim,
anime
you can hate me if
degenerates.
you want.
Yeah.
You can hate me if you want, Jim. At least I won't be like a weird incel who imported an Asian because I have an anime fetish. Like, okay. Like,
a fat
at
Asian
least that's
too.
not me.
A fat Asian.
That will
too.
never be me, Jim. And I could buy your family.
Not even a skinny one, Elaine. That's the problem. Oh, it's tough. By the way, are you still there? Did it cut out? I think we may have lost. We may have lost Elaine. And then we'll be back on Kick in just a second. I had some transmission difficulties there on Kick. Elaine, did the VPN go out? What happened there? Well,
Did my Wi-Fi cut out?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, you're back now. Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying, I hope Jim and Claire Bear form a support group for like victims of Trollcow, and they can just cry together in their little anime dungeon of like weird pedo homosexuals. So
somebody
Yeah.
asked did the Kick nuke. No,
I got the
it didn't.
poem. I've got the
Okay, give
poem.
it to me. Yes, give it to me. Let me see.
Okay. Okay. This is apparently, I got told, bear in mind, I am not avowing this entirely because this is what was sent to me. This is something that Gator apparently wrote about Jim.
Okay, now, do you want to read it? Hold on, let me pull it up first, though. Let me pull it up first, so we'll have the text on the screen. And it might sound better since you're, you have the English accent. It might sound better if you read it, actually.
All right, I'll read this.
Okay, give me. Wait, let me pull it up. But go ahead, speak first, and I'll pull it up.
I am. These words are coming out of my mouth. I just need to pre-say that this is Gator's words, not mine. Never mine.
Never Elaine.
So-
All right, now hold on. Let me pull it up. This is unbelievable.
This is unhinged.
What in the world? I've never seen this. Okay, go ahead. Take it away.
Okay. There's a man named Mr. Metica. He's got something to say. He sells hats to all his fans, the Sweetie Squad. Hooray! He's got style, he's got sass, he's got hats galore. He's the friendly hat salesman you can't ignore. Oh yeah, Metica's laughing all the way. Ralph the Pig Man hiding in Mexico, what a display. He puts up Halloween decorations with his wife, while Brian the Outline Lover seethes causing strife. Mr. Metica's spreading laughter and cheer, selling hats to his fans, bringing everyone near. And while Mersh has a horse seizure, causing a stir, Mr. Metica keeps laughing. He's the hat salesman extraordinaire.
You know what? And by the way, I
Like-
just got a message that Gator actually did write that. By the way,
Okay, so I did well on my research front. I'm glad I didn't just humiliate myself. But yeah, that is something that Gator wrote about Jim. Gay?
I would say
Smart?
gay and psychotic as well. Gator is like 36 years old, by the way, and Jim is like 46 years old. And the fact that he's writing poetry about another grown man, like it's like a sexual dynamic, isn't it, Elaine? Like I can't imagine writing poetry about another grown man.
Like maybe 2021-year-old me would have written something like that about like Taylor Swift, but like You can't be doing that shit to another
Austin
as a
Affair
man
sent
to another
$3
man
leave
on
it to
like
Gator to bail out cringesco
Cal
on
and
such a
like
day.
how did it even get out? Like I want to know who he sent this to that leaked this. Like who do you think? Like which of Jim's fans just thought fuck it and posted this like all over the internet? Because this is like insane. Like this is the kind of serial killer stuff. Like you'll find this man in your basement being like, Jim, I'm your biggest fan. I've been here for 7 years. Like if I was Jim, I'd run. I'd run. I'd see this and I'd be like, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna eat me after he kills me and wear my skin. Like this is just
It's fucking
this is insane.
Also, I'm getting some messages. Okay, let's see. We will figure out a time for Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we're gonna have Sticks on at 3 p.m. Eastern is scheduled, and Dick Masterson at some time during that day, either before or after that. Maybe after, since he's on the West Coast. So Wednesday is looking like a big day on the kill stream as well, Lane. So.
Oh, awesome! I'm still dying at the poet. Like when I reread that, I was like,
I can't believe it.
Wow,
honestly. I'd never seen this before. And Austin A. Barrison in a super chat said, he said, leave it to Gator to bail out Cringeski on such a day. Well, I don't know if he fully bailed him out, but yeah, that's pretty bad. I just don't understand. I mean,
I had it sent to me by a source who was like, I know that this is like correct info, and I was just like, and I read this and I was like, I went through like the 5 stages of grief or whatever. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? This is a man writing this about another man. Like, are we sure he's not gay?
No, we're not. And it would explain a lot.
Is it anime women that he likes, or is it anime men? Is he into the whole like Neko Shota thing as well? Like, what's going on here?
Well, we know some others who have been into that as well.
He seems to be a Spectre fan.
Null is alone too. So I mean, this would explain. Well, as far as we know, maybe he's got a man on the side, but that would explain a lot.
It could be Jim. It could be Jim. Maybe Jim. I've always thought they were kind of similar. I mean, Jim has an okay voice. It's just everything else about him is disgusting. Like with Jim, he has a voice, like a face for radio, right? Like he has to be on voice because if anyone saw him, they'd like shoot themselves. So, like Jim is the type of person where it's like, no shit, you barely turn your camera on. You look like that.
Well, he looks like an acid attack victim or something like that. Actually, that might be an upgrade over his visage. Yeah, I've seen it. There's a reason he doesn't go on camera, ladies and gentlemen, because he is deformed looking, and I'm not kidding. And I won't pull it up because they'll immediately report me, but go ahead.
Bro looks like something that you'd find in the forest, in the like Appalachian mountains. Like it's nighttime, it's spooky. You've just done some witchcraft, and then just Jim shows up, and he's like, "Want to buy a hat, traveler?" And it's like, "No, leave me alone. I don't want to be raped."
It really is that bad.
Like he's genuinely scary to look at. Like Warski's just ugly. Like Warski's just flat out like but like Jim is terrifying. Like Jim literally looks like a monster. Like that is like, how does anyone simp for that knowing what he looks like? Like he's way worse than Joshua Moon. Like way worse. Like he's worse than anyone in the sector. He's worse than PPP. He's worse than Warski. Like, I don't know how anyone could even call him Daddy Jim when they know what he looks like. Like, fuck off, that's so embarrassing. Like, so embarrassing.
It really is bad. He's still spurging out as well about he loves you, apparently.
Oh no, I don't want my face made into an anime body pillow, please.
Also confirming that that's his face too. What a OPSEC master. What a true old fag Jim is.
I watched this video.
Name fag that Jim is. Just amazing, honestly.
The last time I interacted with Jim was during the Brian thing, and he made this like cap of. He went through my whole Twitter and he grabbed all these tweets and he made them all into like a Photoshop of like the anonymous meme, and I put it as like a thumbnail for one of my videos because I thought it was funny. And Jim, I think, seized from that. I don't think he recovered because I didn't cry. Because, you know, what am I going to do if Slender Man hates me? Like, what do you want me to do? Cry? Like, oh no, this weird deformed man doesn't like me. What am I going to do? Like, have a breakdown. So I was just like, lol, what a retard. So I posted it. I posted it as my thumbnail. I was just like, okay. And I think he just didn't recover. Because, like, you know, no one got mad. Everyone just thought, like, wow, that's obsessive. Going through my whole Twitter. Didn't know you were a fan, Jim. I guess I'll add you to the list of Kiwi farmers who also claim they're not fans.
Well, that's all he does all day, is sit around and obsess over Twitter. Now he's finally come back to Twitter, but he was on there already. Just, you know, he has no life. Imagine
Like,
this.
I
Allegedly,
just-
he has
I would-
cancer, right? And this is how he's spending his final days. Allegedly, if you even believe that, which is hard to believe.
Imagine, right, you get diagnosed with a terminal illness.
It's fucking crazy.
His terminal illness is like Munchausen syndrome by like internet. Like that's literally what it is. He's convinced himself he has like an illness he doesn't have. Like my dude is severely.
Have you ever seen that
ill.
stream where
like,
we went over all his supposed illnesses from like the last what is it? Almost 10 years
Yeah,
now.
he's got
like
like
9 years. Yeah.
Dude has an illness for every letter in the alphabet. Like
It's fucking insane.
my bro is my dude is just he really just BPD. Like Jim is BPD. Like Jim is like, oh my god, I'm so mentally that too. I'm so physically unwell. Everyone, please feel bad for me. Like he's literally BPD. Like he's borderline. And then he'll like go and he'll like be like, oh my god, Eileen's a clout chased a whore, whatever. And it's like, Jim, you've told the whole internet you're dying at least 7 times to raise money and get like views. Like, don't call anyone else an attention seeker, man. Like, you can't be dying 7 times.
He said
like,
he was gonna use
you're not a cat, you know.
He said he was gonna use you in a hat ad. So I guess you got him all hot and bothered. So you should be flattered.
That is so iconic. Slay. I don't care what photo he uses. He can use any of the ones, the thigh ones, the KFPFP. I don't give no shits. If he wants me in a hat sale, that's fine. It just means more people gonna know who Trollcow is, bitch.
By the way, Rumble chat is fucking up a bit, and I don't know why, but we're still live on Rumble. I imagine that's some type of error on Rumble, and that does happen from time to time, but we're still live. I still see 500 people here live on Rumble, so don't fret. I'm sure it'll come back. I don't know why it's doing that, but probably some type of site update, Elaine.
It might be Jim. He's got Slenderman powers.
It may be. Now let me get your final thoughts on the big interview.
Did I really get
today.
him so mad?
Yes. Yeah, all that's true. Yeah.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so my final thoughts is it was a great interview. Raven is an absolute queen. I thank you so much for letting her speak her truth and not just have Cog as, you know, the only person doing anything. So I think that was a really good move. Awesome interview, awesome content.
Thank you.
Warski fumbled, and Jim is so mad at me calling him Slenderman that he's threatening to put me on a hat sale. Apparently, that when someone's a clout chaser, you just give them more clout, according to Jim logic. So
it's really been a banner day. I have to say, a red letter day, if you will. And I'm glad you got to stop by. Are you gonna do any streams soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna stream on a weird pedo Kiwi farmer called. Don't
say his name.
Impressa.
Oh, Impressa. Yeah, I was about to say, don't say any names. Don't say.
It's an alias. It's fine.
Okay.
And like got all of his dirty laundry to air out, including him talking to children on his KF account. So there's that. Then there'll be a stream on the owner of Trollcow Farm, and then depends how much Jim pisses me off. I mean, there's a few websites whose hacks haven't dropped, shall we say.
Wow.
So, you know, that might suck.
Wow, that would suck.
In Minecraft.
That would sure suck.
That would suck.
Wow.
Sure suck.
I have to disavow that. Oh, that would be terrible. Thank you for coming on and following up that interview. And we'll have to get you back on again soon.
Thank you. Have an awesome day, Ralph.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We're live on the kill stream. Also, we got that poem in there. Now, let me play this because Assmaster sent this in. Also, like I said, Rumble chat is down.